You are totally knocked out when looking at this picture. It's unbelievably rich in detail in every single part of it. The textures of cloth. The canon is holding a book with a kind of chamois leather that wraps the book. Amazing, the little figures behind are made of wood. Your eye can tell that. You can tell everything about the textures of the cloths, the incredible detail in the bishop's staff. Anything that's shiny, they seem to particularly love. The armour is polished. All the gold thread in the bishop's coat. The shines look amazing. They look correct, as we'd say. You could almost say at times, they look almost like photographs. You could almost say that. It was that photographic look that I was beginning to see. It would seem to me, if their picture is this size because of optical projections and he wanted to make them bigger, they somehow add like this, because it has an effect of making you close to everything. This is The Last Supper by Dirk Boots. It has a kind of perspective. Things are bigger at the front and smaller at the back, but not precisely scaled as in Italian paintings. Parallel lines do not all meet at one point. It's a collage of separate mirror lens views, each one precise, accurate, and optical. The reason, perhaps, I was able to see this is that I had done something very similar myself. I made my Polaroid pictures because I was dissatisfied with the limitations of a single photograph and wanted to make a bigger picture. Each individual Polaroid is precise, accurate, optical. You get a different kind of space. And yet to me it's closer to how we really see, with two eyes and the eye being part of the mind. You could call it a wonky perspective. Like us, we're wonky. For myself, I prefer actually the spaces made here, because I feel you are a person who's in them, like I am in the world. I'm not outside the world looking in through a window. I'm in it. We should all feel we're in it. Everybody flocks to Florence for inspiration. When you go to Calais, you drive off quick and often bypass Bruges and Ghent. But perhaps we should stop here, because there's a marvellous example of a picture that makes us feel a part of the world. Van Eyck's masterpiece, the altarpiece in Ghent. This is the very, very sophisticated picture. Amazing power when you come in this room. The central panel of this is a quite remarkable space where you seem, even in the middle distance, the crowds in the middle distance, you can see every detail in the hat, the jewels in the Archbishop's hats and so on. Wonderful foliage, marvellous green. the green and red together give it this incredible depth, more than practically any other painting I know, in a way. I've just put together a reproduction of a desert high road I'd done 16 years ago, and I put it next to the center panel here. And I immediately saw there must be similar principles at work here. In the Pear Blossom Highway, it looks as though you're stood outside the picture at first. But you don't remain outside very long, because actually I was never stood outside any area. You were close to everything. A stop sign, I was up a ladder doing it. You were close to it. Somehow Van Eyck was close to everything here until you get to the far distance. But the groups in the front, you feel close to them. You see wonderful detail, meaning you have to be close to see that detail. You see it in the middle distance as well. And I remember walking about this thing. I was not stood in one, yet I made a still picture. This is a still picture, but it's a moving picture in your head, actually.